Okay, teacher. I'm going to talk about the violence in Colombia, about the essay that we did the last month. So I want to clarify what I'm going to talk during my speech because there are 5 minutes and I want like to divide it in the past, in the present, and in the future because I think it is very important the present to build a better future without violence. So to start, I want to talk. I have here some notes that I take the last class, and I told throughout the class what I think about the violence in the last class. So I want to have those things in this video. So to let's start, I think that Colombia is our country, and the world think that we are not our country. That today we are in a peace country without violence. Why? Because of the Treaty of Peace that Juan Manuel Santos did in 2016 with the FARC, las Fuerzas Revolucionarias Armadas de Colombia, because they did a lot of damage to the citizens of Colombia during like 50 years, and it is very important to Colombia to get this treaty because it helps a lot of specific zones, rural zones that were they were being damaged by those people. So Colombia needs that these people stop um, hurting their lives of a lot of people. So let's go to the past and talk about the specific violence that was about the liberal parties and the conservative parties. It is called like the El Bogotazo. I think this period is very important to the history of Colombia because on this period, like the political war starts in this country, like divided in two parts: the conservative part, and the liberal part. So I think that in these years, in 1950, it starts to Colombia dividing two parts in political terms. So I don't like to talk about this war. I want like to be more specific in the future that we are going to have in Medellin and Colombia. But I think that it was a time that it was very difficult to the people who lived that war because it was like a civil war, something like that. But it is important to the history of Colombia because it changed the political terms, and because of that, we are here right now. So, talking about the present, Colombia is still divided in two parts: the right and left. This is like the left is like represented by Gustavo Petro, and the right by Álvaro Uribe. It is like divided in two parts, and I think that is very stupid because we have to be we have to live like a community, and all the people discuss a lot about those aspects because there are like very 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 different because it's the left and the right. No, there's nothing in the middle. The people don't want the middle, and the people know it in the last um, votes because any people like that Fajardo that was in the middle wins the president. So I think that Colombia is our country and the violence is part of us, and we grow with the war in our streets. I think that the people um, like the violence is like part of the people. The drugs is like a specific group that don't want that the community of Colombia grow as a country and divided in parts. So I think if we want to build a new Colombia, we have to be more conscious about what we are doing with our lives, what we are talking with the people, if I am treating good the other person, my friend, all start with us. Because if we mm, build a community, a peace community without any violence, I think in the future we can be a a better country in the world, and we can be recognized for that and not for only a threat of peace that I think that it is good, but it doesn't change anything about the context of Colombia. And that's it.